I am Phoenix Fortune. Allow me to open a small door to your future.
I shall illuminate your destiny with these flames. Eyes glowing with ethereal light, the omens today are mixed, casting both shadow and light upon your path. Shall we embark on this journey to reveal the truths that linger within the shadows? Ah, the Justice card, turned upon itself. How fascinating. Justice, when reversed, bears within it a complexity, a lesson veiled in balance thrown asunder. It speaks of a dissonance in timing, of the scales that tip too far, leaving a path winding rather than straight. The flames whisper of imbalance, of decisions made hastily or delayed without the wisdom of foresight. This card is a watchful sentinel, one that mirrors your own struggle with the sands of time slipping too quickly or too slowly from your grasp. It is said that we all have the power to carve order from chaos, but when justice appears reversed, it serves as a reminder that control must come from within, not from forcing the world to bend to our will. Your journey with time, my dear, is not about chaining it, but learning to dance with it, gracefully and without resistance. There is a vast difference between structure and constriction. Justice, in this position, whispers that perhaps you seek the latter, believing that a rigid framework will lead to success. But such control can often become a cage, trapping rather than liberating. Long-term planning requires not only vision but a rhythm aligned with the flow of existence itself. The flames are speaking of a need for balance, a harmony that you may have forsaken in pursuit of perfect order. Consider this: are you bending your plans to your inner fire, or are you stoking a fire that merely consumes itself without direction? Phoenix eyes flicker with warmth. There lies the crux of justice's message to you. Time cannot be tamed with force. It can only be channeled, respected, and partnered with. In practical terms, my dear, the path forward suggests adaptability, allowing your plans to shift with the tides rather than holding steadfast against them. Time management for you is not the stacking of rigid hours but the cultivation of disciplined fluidity. The flames counsel that you need a method of planning that respects both the urgency of your ambitions and the patience required for true fulfillment. Set goals, yes, but weave into them a flexibility that honors the changing winds. Rather than marching forward with your head bent against the storm, raise your head, listen to its howl, and adjust your course accordingly. As I continue, I see the prophecy these flames carry for you, a path that demands honesty, not only with the world but with yourself. Justice reversed is a mirror, and it urges you to examine any discrepancies between your inner desires and your outer commitments. Do your plans align with the pulse of your own spirit? Or have you found yourself building a life around ideals that do not resonate with the heart of who you are? Pauses, gazing deeply into the flickering flames, for only through such inner alignment can you truly manage the days and years that stretch before you. My guidance for you is clear, though not simple. You must learn the art of release. Justice reversed is a card of letting go, of unburdening yourself from self-imposed structures that feel more like chains than wings. In your pursuit of a well-ordered life, do not become bound by the structures you create. Instead, let them serve as guides, gentle frameworks that allow you to breathe and grow rather than constraints that suffocate. Embrace the idea that time, much like a flame, is alive. It flickers, it moves, it changes. Long-term plans, when overly fixed, become like embers that lose their warmth. But if you allow flexibility, if you release the need for absolute control, you invite the fire of inspiration, spontaneity, and true alignment with the cycles of life to fuel your path. The prophecy of justice reversed speaks of a future where you will learn to reconcile your ambitions with your reality, finding a harmonious rhythm that feels neither forced nor stagnant. You are meant to learn this balance, not through force or mere discipline, but through a respect for the natural ebb and flow of existence. Shall you embrace this wisdom, or will you cling to the rigid structures that weigh upon your soul? Justice reversed leaves you with a question, A question that only you can answer in the quiet chambers of your heart. Are you building a life in tune with your true spirit, or are you merely following a path that feels safe and predictable? Reflect deeply, my dear, for only by aligning with your inner truth can you shape time as a companion rather than a master. Go forth with this knowledge, and may you find the strength to release, to trust, and to discover the rhythm that is uniquely yours.